Let me say something that desperately needs to be said. Please, 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 please stop letting celebrities, stop letting actors, stop letting singers, comedians, television personalities, and political pundits tell you who you need to vote for. Especially in a city like Los Angeles, because a lot of these people do not live the life you live. They do not move through the city the way you move through the city. And they definitely do not suffer the consequences of bad leadership the way regular people like you and me suffer those consequences. They know how to sound relatable. They know how to say, we're all in this together. They know how to post something emotional online to make it seem like they're speaking for the people, but let's be honest, they are not living like us, the people. They're not driving through the same neighborhoods where you drive through the same neighborhoods every single day. They don't worry about their car getting broken into while they're at work. They're not choosing between groceries, rent, gas, and bills. They're not living next to the problems they keep telling you to tolerate. Before you let some millionaire on television tell you who is dangerous, who is unqualified, or who is not serious, you need to ask one simple question. What do they have to gain? This is where people get tricked, because celebrities know how to perform concern. But see, concern from a mansion, it's not the same concern from the middle of the city. It's not the same concern from the hood. You see, gas prices don't hit them the same way they hit you or me. Grocery prices don't hit them the same way they hit us. Taxes don't hit them the same way they hit us. They're not sitting in traffic thinking, man, I hope I have enough gas money to get through this week. Oh, no, no, no. They're not walking past tents, trash, broken sidewalks, closed businesses, and wondering why the city keeps getting more expensive while basic services keep getting worse. They do not live in the same world as you and me. And I don't mean that figuratively. I mean it literally. A bad mayor is an inconvenience to them. A bad mayor can change your whole life. It can affect your rent. It can affect your safety. It can affect your job, your neighborhood, your family, your future in this city. That is why it is imperative not to vote based on what famous people say. They get opinions. You, I, get consequences. Here's the part people really need to understand. Celebrity opinions are not always innocent. Sometimes they're tied to money. Sometimes they're tied to access. Sometimes they're tied to business relationships. Sometimes they're tied to staying accepted in certain circles. Sometimes they're tied to future favors. And sometimes they're just repeating the opinion that keeps them safe in their industry. A celebrity may support a candidate because that candidate protects their interest, not yours. A millionaire may support a mayor because that mayor keeps them close to power, not because that mayor is helping your neighborhood. A famous person may attack a political outsider because that outsider threatens the arrangement they benefit from, not because that outsider is bad for you or me. You're voting based on survival. They may be speaking based on access. You're thinking about rent. You're thinking about safety. You're thinking about taxes, schools, streets, businesses, and whether your community is falling apart. They may be thinking about invitations, contracts, favors, meetings, permits, relationships, influence. That's not the same thing. So stop confusing celebrity approval with truth. And that brings us to this whole Spencer Pratt situation. Whether you like Spencer Pratt or do not like Spencer Pratt is not even the main point. The main point is this. Why are certain people getting so emotional about him? Why are people acting like the world is ending because somebody outside the usual political machine is saying basic things regular people already say every single day? Clean up the city. Fix homelessness. Please stop wasting our money. Please make the streets safer. Please hold leadership accountable. Is that radical? That's not radical. That's not extreme. That should be and is normal. That's what regular folks talk about every single day in Los Angeles. So when a celebrity comes out attacking him, mocking him, or even acting like regular people are stupid for even listening to him, you need to ask, why are you so bothered? Because if he's really not a threat, why react like he is? And if he's such a joke, why does the reaction feel so emotional? You see, sometimes the panic tells you more than the statement. Sometimes the anger reveals the interest. Sometimes the people yelling the loudest are not protecting the public. They are protecting the system. Then this does not just apply to actors and comedians, no. It applies to political pundits too. Folks on cable news, folks on podcasts, folks on political shows, people sitting in front of a camera telling you how to think.
But people want common sense.
Is this common sense for real? Like, as an LA voter, as someone that will vote for mayor in Los Angeles, I'm telling you, this is the opposite of common sense.
You have to understand something. A lot of these people are paid to talk. That is their job. They are paid to shape narratives. They're paid to influence people's perception. They're paid to keep certain audiences emotionally locked in.
I think Republicans should be taking copious notes because you just gotta embrace common sense and be normal. And he is calling out the fact that leftists in LA seem to be fine with letting people, shoot up in front of schools. They're fine with dogs getting injected with fentanyl. They're doing nothing. And he's calling out some very obvious things that the vast majority of Americans can agree on. And he's going viral because of it. People want common sense.
Is this common sense for real? Like, as an LA voter, as someone that will vote for mayor in Los Angeles, I'm telling you, this is the opposite of common sense. This is so embarrassing. I am so exhausted of being surrounded by this level of idiocy. This guy is not practical.
Even when it's not directly about money, there's usually some incentive. Access, status, attention, a political relationship, a business opportunity, a seat at the table. So, before you repeat what they say, ask yourself, are they informing me? Or are they programming me? Because your vote is not entertainment. Your vote is not a celebrity endorsement. Your vote is connected to your actual life, to your rent, to your taxes, to your streets, your schools, your safety, to your family, to your ability to stay in the city you grew up in. A celebrity can support a bad mayor and still go home to a gated community. I cannot, and perhaps you cannot. A millionaire can support failed policies, still hire private security. I can't. Perhaps you can't. A famous person can vote for chaos and then move somewhere else. I'll be stuck here dealing with it. Maybe you will be too. So listen to everybody, but worship nobody. Vote with your eyes wide open. Vote based on results and stop letting millionaires tell working people how much failure they should tolerate. Because this city does not belong to celebrities. This city belongs to the people who actually have to live here.